What's going on, everybody? Pastime Breaks here, and we're back. Back tonight with another live rip. On the block tonight, 2550 from the eBay Auctions 2024-25 NBA 10-box hobby mixer. On the block tonight, Silhouette Hobby, Select H2 Mosaic Fast Break, Optic Fast Break, 2 boxes of Mosaic International Hobby, 2 boxes of Select International Hobby, and 2 boxes of Donruss International Hobby. We'll get racking and cracking here in just a couple minutes. Appreciate y'all for hopping in, hanging out, breaking with me. Happy today, everyone. Happy Thursday. This week has flown by. This Panini last minute release calendar has been wild in the best way possible. It's been fun, but it's all coming to an end. The Topps era is upon us. I think officially we got 2 weeks from today officially. I believe it's the 23rd is when release day for Topps basketball, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check on that calendar. Topps basketball, blasters, hobby, and jumbo, October 23rd. That is Thursday, 2 weeks from today. Are y'all excited? Are y'all ready? Are y'all scared? We gotta remember it's just paper stock Topps. So think Series 1 Topps baseball, like just paper stock. So Bill, you're back. Okay. I thought you were mad at me, Bill. I was worried I wouldn't see you again. How you doing, buddy? Oren, hello, my friend. Oren, you're back. I thought you were mad at me. Nah, I didn't think you're mad at me, but neither one of y'all. Neither of either of y'all? Neither one of y'all? I don't know. In Texas, it's neither one of y'all. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in you. That's basically what you're telling me, Bill. That's even worse. Nobody likes hearing that one. I told you, but I was prefacing it. I don't know if you heard me. That was not my top 10. That was my hard to argue top 10. Like, because you see all the posts in the forums and people talk and this, that, and the other, and everybody has an argument against certain players. So I was trying to come up with the top 10 hardest to dispute list of all time. That's what I was trying to come up with. So not necessarily my top 10, just kind of a top 10 almost as unanimous as it possibly could be. I agree with you. I do, but at the same time, forever, like, Bird and Russell were on that list, without a doubt, unanimous, but we have so many more players nowadays, so who would you take off of that list for one of them? Hakeem Olajuwon? You put Russell in there, or Bird? But then who do you take off? It's tough. I'm not saying one is right or one is wrong. Do you put Bill in there over Wilt? Do you put Bill in there over Kareem? Do you put Bird in there over Magic? I think it's toss up. You put Bill over Shaq? See, I would disagree with that one. It's tough. It's tough. I'm not happy about it. I think Shaq was so dominant. Imagine if you put Shaq in the 1950s NBA. Imagine you have Shaq back there in those days. It's a hard argument. I don't like the top 10. I think like a top 25 with no specific order is like a more fair way to do it. Even top 15. Top 10 is really tough. There's a lot of names that deserve to be in that list that you can't put them all in there. Let me check. We did have a spot we were still waiting on payments. Looks like that came across. Thank you, thank you. All good in the hood. I wanted to in no way disrespect any of the greats of the game. Believe me. Bill over Hakeem? I think that's a fair argument, George. And I could be okay with that. I wouldn't argue it. Personally, I would put Hakeem in there, but I've also got to watch Hakeem more than I ever got to watch Bill. You know? There's not a whole lot of footage of Bill out there. I got to watch Kareem do magic in the paint. I got to see that footwork. I got to see him, you know, night in and night out, dominate over whoever he played against in an era that was full of nothing but good big men. David Robinson, Alonzo Mourning, Patrick Ewing, Shaquille O'Neal, oh wait, never mind. You know, there was a lot of good big men back in those days. I'm with you, Bill. I got you, brother. Bob Pettit was the only one that knocked him off. Bob Pettit, he won an MVP in there, and he dethroned him in 1958 with the St. Louis Hockeys. All right, we're off. We're ripping. We can talk and rip at the same time, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I do like these conversations, though. Obi Toppin, Victor Wembanyama, Steph Curry. Nice little 1-2 combo there. Cam Christie, Ryan Dunn, Nadim Mona, Jared McCain, rookie. Blue Fireworks 85 of 85, bookend Russell Wilson. Russell Westbrook. Not Wilson. There you go, Lynn. Purple, Jay Crowder, and Edie on the optic preview for the Grizz. I'm not sure that the resumes is a fair argument. Nothing to take anything away from it, but I mean, different games. That's why it's also not a. I don't like the whole. I prefer like the top 10 of the era. Because it's so hard to compare. It's a completely different game today than it was back then, you know? It's like comparing apples to oranges almost. John Collins, also Iguodala, Baylor Sharman, Jamal Shed, Zachary Ricochet. How about Red Stars to 125, 7 and 125, Jalen Tyson. And Purple Laser, Brandon Miller. As far as dominance in their era, oh no, not again, not today. We went on a streak without having that happen. We're good on this one, I think. Let's see. Yep, good. Blue Star insert coming in. There's Scoot, Chris Middleton, Chris Murray, Jonathan Mobo, Kyle Filipkowski, Jalen Tyson, Tijen Talon. Blue Fireworks. How about Wembanyama? Spurs going up to Cal. 53 of 85 on the Wemby. Purple Laser Paulo. And Blue Hardwood Masters Tatum. 63 of 99 Jason Tatum. Celtics. Ticks going up to William T. Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby. Conley, Grant Williams, Bub Carrington, Johnny Furphy, Alexander Saw, Isaiah Collier, Purple Laser, rookie Baylor Sharman, and Purple Laser, Kyle Anderson. No numbered hit that pack. Okay, come on, Donruss International. We know you got more than that. Mike and Macaulay, Wilt, Pettit, Bellamy, Lucas. True. All very respectable Hall of Famers. The optic previews are cool. What's crazy about those optic previews is I think it's in, there's another form of optic this year, actual optic, that they gave us a white velocity. Looks identical, like absolutely identical. Just the different on the back, it doesn't have the P for preview. But those ones are numbered to 79, which is wild. They give us the exact same parallel. Just one of them numbered, one of them not. Cody Williams, Reed Shepard, Keyshawn George, KJ Simpson. Red Stars to 125, 30 of 125. Marcus Sasser, Pistons for Allen. Purple, Anthony Black. And Tyler Smith. Bunch of them had one pack with no numbered. Yeah, it seems that it's probably 50-50, I would say. And the autos are probably about one in every 4 boxes-ish. Melvin Ajinka, Daddy A, Harrison Ingram, Bobby Clintman. Red Stars to 125, Marcus Sasser. 29 of 125 for Allen. This, hold on, I'm waiting for the alarm clock to go off again and wake back up. Should we do this one more time? What's going on here? 29 of 125, 30 of 125. Little matching serial numbers. Cool. That's the cool part about it, at least. Now you just got 123 more and you get the whole print run for you, Alan. You're almost there. Gary Trent Jr., Coos, D Rose for the Grizz, McCullough, Khalil Ware, Bronny, Tristan Newton, Blue Fireworks, Paul George, PG8, 36 of 85, 76ers, Purple Laser, Taylor Hendricks, and Zero Gravity Blue Stars, 66 of 99, whichever way you look at it. Nikola Jokic, Nuggets, going to Lynn. Last pack. I think they did it to us again. CJ McCollum, Bobby Portis, Tatum, Smart. Rookies, Nikola Topic, Jacoby Walter, Tristan Da Silva, Terrence Shannon Jr. No, we got one. There we go. D. White, 60 of 125, Derek White. And Garland. Hurts just threw an interception. The value of my Hurts 101 is going down as we speak. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that'll happen. It's a volatile market. Last I heard, Giants were up 13-3. The Super Bowl champions. Oh, 27-17. Yikes. The 1-4 Giants over the 4-1 Eagles. Rookie quarterback versus Super Bowl MVP. Well, you know, I mean, it happens, right? Mosaic. Fast break. Show us a black 1 of 1. Show us a black gold to 3. Show us something cool. Isaiah Stewart, Disco. Tyler Kolek. And Yves Misi. Desmond Bain. Lillard, City Edition Disco. Bucks. AJ Mitchell. Tristan Da Silva. KJ Simpson Jr. I'm more curious about the preseason basketball that's going on. Any Spurs playing today? I don't even look. No, Spurs aren't off today. I know. Preseason basketball. I love it though. I'm ready. There's some Spurs. Upside down. De'Aaron Fox. Obi. Levine. Introductions. Rob Dillingham. T-Wolves. Blue Disco. Thunder. How about Chet? Nice little color match for it. That'll work. OKC going up to Daniel. 61 of 85. Holmgren. And Keyshawn George on the back. Nice little Chet for us. Bunch of upside down stuff today. Upside down, inside out. Disco Montage, Zachary Rishasha. Disco Variation, Blazers, Donovan Clingan. DC, going out to David. Reed Shepard, Rishasha, and Nikola Jokic. Double Rishashes. You know we love that. You know we love it. Oh, he got knocked out of the game? I didn't even know. Yikes. Oh, he's back in now though? Good deal. Hey, love to see it. That's a good sign from a rookie quarterback. Take a hit, get back out there. Heat. I think this is our auto. Kevin Love. Wow, we've been pulling a lot of Kevin Love lately. There goes Gustavo. Nice signature too, all on sticker. Disco ink. Cool hit. We'll take it. Mosaic of Alex Caruso. Jacoby, Keyshawn, and Tyler Smith. D-Lo. Grant Williams. Stairmasters, Nikola Jokic. Red Raptors, Jacoby. Little color match. NBA debuts, 86 of 99. Raptors is Jeffrey H. HU. We have two Jeffrey H's in here. We have Jeffrey and Jeff Uri. Oh, I'll try to. Y'all know who you got. Jeffrey HU has the Raptors. Jeffrey HO has the Hornets. Just to avoid any confusion. Hero. Disco, Cam Thomas. Ted James Laval. Debut, Rishashe and Alexander Saw. Where did Cam Thomas end up? Oh, he's still in Brooklyn? What, did he get traded and then re-signed? Was that him? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Torian Prince. Disco Paulo, City Edition. Curry. And Larry Legend on the greats. Naz Reid. Bank Shot. Bub Carrington. Blue Celtics. How about Drew Holiday? Reed Shepard. Ant-Man. Devin Carter. Wonder how the Celtics are going to look this year. 85 of 85. Bookend. That's our second bookend 85 of the day. Nikola Jokic, Disco, Nuggets, Bronny, and Brunson. Look great against the Grizz to start the preseason. Nice. Is everybody healthy? Everybody good to go? They lost Drew Holiday in the offseason, right? But oh, they lost Cornette too. That was a big loss there. I think that was an underrated move in the preseason. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but Cornette's huge. He's a big piece. Pink, Jazz, Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson to 20, I believe, on the pink. 19 of 20. Jazz going with Kurt. The Jazz, Kurt? Not Cleveland? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I won't tell anybody. I'll try to Porzingis to Atlanta. I forgot about that. Any timeline for Tatum? Donovan Mitchell montage. Red Marvin Bagley. Grizzlies 64 of 99. Donovan McClingan on the back. Well, fast break mosaic. Left a little to be desired. Nice Chet, nice pink. Drew. Not terrible. Mosaic International will pick up the steam for us, though. There's a video of Tatum dunking already. That's a good sign. That's a real good sign. Drew and Dame going to be teammates. I know, right? The irony of which is not lost is on me as a Bucks fan. I know. The Bucks, man. They've kind of... I mean, y'all got a title, so... in recent years. What was that? That was like 2019 now? Was it? That was a while back now, I guess. Optic Fast Break. Disco Chris Middleton. Lights Out Ant-Man. Matas base rookie. And Jaylen Brown. There's too much, like... I feel like at this point... I mean, it's not true, but I was going to say at this point it'd just be better just to let Giannis go, because he's... I feel like it's getting to the point where it's becoming more of a distraction than anything else. KD Disco. Yves Misi. But at the same time, it is Giannis, so... And maybe just it's just the media making more of it. Maybe he really doesn't want out, or he has no anticipation of leaving Milwaukee. But didn't I just see like his family moved back to Greece too? Blue Disco. Alex Caruso, little color match. Thunder. Net Marvel's Ja. T-Mac. And Tajin Salon. His brother signed the Bucks, that's all you need to know? Yeah. Which one? 20 of 49, Caruso. Thanasis. I forget who the other one is. But his family moving back to Greece, that's kind of worrisome. That's a little worrisome, I would think. I don't know many men that wouldn't join them soon after. Or they wouldn't send them back if they didn't have plans on going back themselves quickly. AI Disco Sixers. Purple Spurs Disco. How about Timmy? Timmy D, 37 of 99. Penny and Dalton Connect. Nice Timmy. Going out to Cal. 37 of 99. You don't think they moved? Okay, maybe that was just, I only read one article, so you know how that goes nowadays. You can't really trust anything. Disco, rookie, KJ Simpson Jr., Hornets, Lights Out Disco, Wemby, that's a cool one. We'll take it. There you go, Cal, Pell, and Slimmy Shack. They probably bought, that's probably what it was. They probably bought property and then all of a sudden, you know how the media will spin everything. They're like, oh yeah, his family's moving back. They were seen at the airport. They had luggage in their hands. You know. That makes more sense. Rookie Purple, Pacers, Tristan Newton. Rising Suns, Bub Carrington, Dylan Jones, and D Rose. So, Bill, you think Tatum back by Christmas break, maybe? Or probably All-Star break. They probably play it safe and wait till All-Star break. That's probably the smart play. I don't know. Everybody recovers so fast nowadays. At the same time, they recover so much quicker, but at the same time, I feel like you see a lot more repeat injuries. Also. But I hope him and Halliburton get back to full force quickly. Ant-Man Disco. Elite Dominators Rob Dillingham, Johnny Furphy, and De'Aaron Fox. Tatum, Halliburton are two of my favorite players in the league that are not Spurs. I like everything about them. The way they play, the way they handle themselves, their style. Like, auto incoming. Fast Break, Disco Inc. Stevie Franchise. Francis going out to the Rockets and Lynn. Rockets have been hot in the breaks lately. How about Franchise on Fast Break signatures? Those old school pinstripe Rocket uniforms, those are sweet. Anthony Simons on the hollow. AJ Johnson. And also Iguodala. We're pulling out all the cool vet autos. You don't want him back out all year? Oh, just as recovery? I'm okay with that too, as a fan, you know. But at the same time, he's good for the game. Purple, Chet Holmgren. Chet, Hollow Bagley, Ray Allen, and Devin Carter. Second Chet parallel. There you go, KC. Daniel. Loading up on the Chets. We need some Shea now. 47 to 99. Need to spread it out a little bit. Love Hallie as a Wisconsin guy. Hate him as a Bucks fan. Yeah. He's hard to hate, though. He is. Cough, cough. Dame. Dame and Drew. We were just talking about him. Disco. Harrison Barnes. Spurs. The glue guy. That Marvel's Jokic. TSJ. And Big Ben. Let's keep this disco party going. Box number 5. Select H2. Short and sweet. Select H2's been... Man, it's either like feast or famine, it seems like, in Select H2. They either really treats us well, but then like we'll get like 2 out of 3 like really good boxes, and then we go like 12 boxes, and it's just like, ugh, why do we keep doing this to ourselves? But I feel like we're about due for one of those nice boxes. White Disco, courtside for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes. Scotty on the courtside, White Disco, 35 of 75. Going out to Jeffrey H.U. Oh, let's go. Thick pack. Those are rare in H2. Those are rare. Nice. Could be a case hit. Could be a RPA. Disco RPA. Could be an auto. They have those top shelf signatures, I think they're called. And it's a very good checklist if we got one of those. Jackie Quee Silver. And Zion courtside disco. Pelicans. Show us a top shelf signature one time. You got smoked on Phoenix NFL H2? Really, Bill? That's funny because that product was amazing to us this year. We ran hot though. We pulled like a gold JJ McCarthy RPA. We pulled a couple black 1-of-1s. Like I think we just ran really hot on that product. But I was preaching because every box we ripped was really good. I was preaching how good that product was. Hey, there's our guy Giannis. See what happens when you talk about him? 56 of 99. Giannis Antetokounmpo. There you go, Warren. But it's like anything, you know. I think it's all, especially in product wise, it all comes to like how good you do on it. If you have a couple amazing boxes, you're like, oh, this is the best product ever. You have a couple bad boxes, you're like, oh, that was the worst product all year, you know. You wanted him in the thick pack? Hey, he might still be here. We got something there. Show us top shelf signature. That's what we really want. Miles Bridges on the silver. Tristan De Silva. Disco, Jaylen Brown. JB, 7. Nicola. Jalen Wells. Top shelf signatures. KAJ. Is that a top 10er? Is that an all-time top 10er? I think it is. I think that's an all-time top 10er. The color seems to line up. That's an all-time top 10er. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the top shelf signatures. Nice. Antonio, let's go. There you go, brother. Very nice. Very nice. That'll play. These are one touches. Found him. Can't believe Kareem's still shining. I know. He's been signing for 40 years consistently. I would reckon that he's probably not signing stickers. I would guess that Panini has probably had a lot of them stashed away for years, and they're probably just putting them, what they had left, they're probably putting them in products. Oh, that's pretty cool, Matt. A little, the Admiral signed poster. Yeah, he usually puts a verse on every one of his signatures. Not so much on, like, his sticker autos, but if you get his autograph in person, there's always a Bible verse with it. Him and Avery Johnson both. A lot of other players, too, but those are two notables. Nice. Kareem. Let's go. Telling y'all, we're pulling all the cool vet autos tonight. I mean, different levels of cool vets, but some cool vet ink. That was a good box. We'll take that. See what I mean? Those are the best boxes ever. I got to watch I watched a tour the other day of the new Nike facility. I guess it's not new, but I think it's the same facility they've always had, but they just keep adding on. Man, it's impressive there. I want to go there. I guess it's not even a facility, it's like a compound. But they had like Prefontaine track, they had like a Michael Johnson track, they had a Mike Krzyzewski court. I could skip that one. I don't have to see that one. But there's a whole building, huge building dedicated to LeBron. There's a whole Jordan building. It looked pretty nice. Campus, there you go. That's the correct term for it. Hey, David, what's up, buddy? I'm guessing it's Beaverton, yeah. Is the eBay Live running? I feel like nobody watching over there. Everybody on YouTube tonight. That's cool. I like it. I need some likes on the YouTube. We need to bump it up. Khalil Ware. Red Wave, Cade Cunningham. Nice Cade Pistons. Red Wave's not numbered. Oh, it's 15 minutes for you, David? Nice. You might know the card store he was talking about then. Yeah, that would be cool. Go visit, hang out with y'all. Do a little rips, go to the Nike compound. Maybe catch a Oregon game. Ron Holland. And Jalen Brunson on the White Wave. I do love the Pacific Northwest. That's where my heart's at, no doubt. 10 of 99 Brunson. I do want to go to a Oregon basketball game. That's got to be one of the most beautiful courts ever. I mean, it's up there with it's up there. Enrique Freeman, Devin Carter, and a Red Wave Jalen Green. Rockets, little color match. You go to hoodies all the time? Oh, hoodies, they've gotten pretty big lately, right? They do like online auctions too, right? They have like kind of an auction house, I think. Terrence Shannon Jr., Trey, Zach Edey, and Easter egg multi-wave. New York Knicks. Daddy A to 20 for the Knicks. That's nice. There you go, Ryan. 14 of 20. Pacomed, Daddy A. We don't have any room for it. Sorry, Daddy. One of them with the inscription saves the Tatas. Second one, save second base. Dame put those as inscriptions? That's pretty funny. Dalton Connects. Jalen Williams. And Ruby Wave, Red Wave, Bam Bam. Heat check. Those are unique. I like stuff like that when they have cool inscriptions. That's one thing I'm happy about Topps. Topps has really leaned into this inscriptions. So that's exciting. Ant-Man. Our red waves have been really solid. Premier level red wave for Ant-Man. Nikola Topic, Brandon Ingram, and Rob Dillingham. Dilly on the silver. Bradley Beal, Jalen Tyson, Emmanuel Quickly, Jalen Brown, White Wave, Miles Bridges, Hornets. $60 of 99 on the Miles. I'm trying to think of what's the Celtics court called? Parquet? What was that style of court called? I can't think of it now. Jalen Duren's been bugging me. Zach LaVine, Blue Wave. Zach LaVine, 6 of 75. Bill knows. Bill can help me there. Parquet. Adeem Bona, DeMar DeRozan, Cody Williams, Donovan Mitchell, and silver, Jalen Tyson. Do they still have it? They don't still have it, do they? Or they got rid of it for a season and they brought it back? Beautiful, though. I was trying to compare Oregon's court to something that's unique and cool. I'll tell you what they cannot bring back. They cannot bring back those in-season tournament courts again. I'll be just fine without those. Maybe I'm getting too old and I sound like an old man, but man, no thanks. Jalen Wells and silver quickly. Parquet. Yeah, there we go. Sar. Amen Thompson. Bronny James Jr. Ruby Wave. Enrique Freeman, rookie Pacers. Okay, not bad, not bad. We saw that Daddy A. We need an auto out of this one. Those will never leave the PC. Those ones, the kids will have to sell those ones because you ain't parting with them. Those are the best cards. You can look at it, but take a good look because it's getting locked up and the key's getting thrown away. Yeah, they're terrible, Bill. Oh my goodness. I don't remember seeing a single one that looked decent. It was like they're trying way too hard to make something out of that. Shea, OKC, Daniel. He says, hold down, hold down. We got one more possession. Wiggins. Terrence Shannon Jr. And Bronny on the White Wave. Nice one, Lakers. There you go, Antonio. Lakers getting hot. White Wave Premier level Bronny James Jr. 30 of 99. I do like the kind of this City Edition courts. Is that what they're called? Maybe that's what they call them in baseball. Like the old school throwback courts that some teams have been using. Some of those are pretty cool. I can be cool with that. As long as it's, 5-6 times a year. Devin Carter, Red Wave, Kings. Yves Misi. Ooh, there we go. That's the chase and select international. Dragon Scale incoming. Good luck. Dragon Scale to 8. This is what we chase them for. No rookie shield. Oh, sick. Pacers. How about Hallie? Hallie on the concourse level Dragon Scale. 3 of 8. Halliburton. Nice hit, Dan. Let's go, buddy. Dragon Scale Hallie. White uniform, white one touch, black to kind of match. Used to work University of Oregon, helped the fire safety team for some OT hours. Oh, really? Dylan Brooks was fun to shoot it with? Really? You would not think that based on... Yeah, that's nice. That works. Congrats, Dan. Nice hit, bud. Yeah, Dylan Brooks is not the guy I'd want to have a beer with, I don't think. Or doesn't, he's not the first one that comes to mind, at least. Yuki. Jacoby. Zach Edey. Ruby. Premier level. TSJ. Minnesota. Matas. Silver, DeMar DeRozan. I'll see an auto out of here. Or gold. Gold would work too. Jonathan Mobo. Tatum. Blue. How about KD? Kevin Durant. It's going to be numbered to 75. Phoenix. 5 of 75. Suns going out to Dan. Scotty Barnes. Jared McCain. Blue Wave. Sixers. Antonio. Nice color match on that. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nice McCain hit. Premier level white to 75. Color match on it. Number was that? 28 of 75. Needed 20 for the jersey number. Can't wait till we get the new blue one touches in. It's like a blue ice, but we get a purple metallic too. Purple metallic's gonna be cool. There's a lot of times that one would come in useful. Adim Bona, DeMar, and Kawhi Leonard, Ruby Wave, Clips. Brunson, Daddy A. Eagle Da. Silver, Aaron Gordon. Nuggets. Trae Young. Zach Edey. Jimmy Buckets. Larry. Ruby Wave. AD Mavericks. And last pack of Select H2. Good boxes. That Dragon Scale set us off. Castle. Castle, Paul, and Keldon. Castle, Chris, and Keldon. Never fails. The old three-peat. Nikola Topic. And Kling Kong. Donovan Kling in silver. Alright. Momo time. Our favorite internationals of the year. There's been a lot of good ones, but these are our favorites. I don't know. Noir might change that tomorrow. We got Noir International tomorrow. Full case pick your player. Those auctions is still ending now, probably. Probably wrapping up right now. Depending on how we like that, we might toss some into pick your team breaks. We'll also have Immaculate International and National Treasures International and Obsidian International still to come in. So those are 3 more releases that we haven't really seen yet. What else? I think that's about it. We got some more Prism International just recently. So we're gonna bring some of that in as well. Tag that back in. Haven't seen that in a minute. And we didn't get to rip a lot of that this year. That was kind of a hard product to find. NBA changed them, probably what it was. That tends to happen. It shouldn't, but it does happen. There we go. Scope. Castle. Debut for Cal. Rudy Gobert, Jacoby Walter, Disco or Scope Tumani Kamara, Keontae, and Andre Jackson Jr. KCP, GG, Scope, TJ McConnell. All non-numbered scopes so far. Gonna have a loaded second half of this box. Here comes a blue. We're on the board. Blues to 35. Blues are low numbered in this. Pistons. Rookie. Ron Holland on the true blue. That's a sweet one. We'll take it. Allen crushing it. 18 of 35. Nice hit, bud. Sexton and MPJ. True blue Ron Holland. I can't talk today. It's been like that all day. Okay. We'll go from this side. I was just kidding. International, Grant Williams, Joel Embiid, Josh Hart. Jaquez, Tyler Smith, Brandon Ingram, proud Raptor there, happy about it. LeBron and Scoop. Mosaic, Overdrive, Klingen. International, Kobe White, Tobias, De'Aaron Fox. Let's see the case hit in here. I forget we get all the case hits in here. Micro Mosaic, Color Blast, and Stained Glass. Strus, Mosaic NBA Great, Shaq. Blue, Miles Bridges to 35. Claxton and Chris Murray. Miles Bridges going to Jeffrey H.O. 6 of 35. NBA Greats, Diesel. The big Aristotle. Keegan Murray. Rui Hashimura. Tyler Hero on the red to 75. Heat check, a little color match, Heat. Hero 21 of 75. Karl Anthony Towns. Spoil. Jaylen Browns. City Edition red to 75. Thunder. Daniel. Shea this time. Moving on up. Can't move up any further though. That's where the top of the charts go. I mean, we could do better, but I'm saying player-wise. 18 of 75 Shea. We'll just have to improve upon the parallel next time. Whites. I believe the whites are to 15, maybe 25. Yuki debut. City Edition. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There he is, Lee. How about Curry? 15 of 25, Steph Curry. That works. That plays. Zach Collins, Jared Allen. That works. That's pretty clean. Last pack, box 1 of Mosaic International. T-Mac on the greats. Rob Dillingham debut disc, debut scope. CJ McCollum on the back. Dilly dilly. Alright. Let me get some of this base to the side before it goes tumbling. There we are. Good enough. 2 boxes left. Mosaic International number 2 and Silhouette to finish. I hope Silhouette stays strong for us. We started off with, we paid our dues early. We had 2 cases. We did full case picker players that were just, oh, I don't want to say brutal, but subpar. And then ever since then, we've just been on fire. Whether it be single boxes and mixers or full cases, we've just been hot. So we're going to keep up that trend tonight. Let's manifest some Celtics love. Well, we pulled a Kareem auto. Let's see if we can pull a Bird auto. Oh, there's an auto. We got an auto here. That is a rookie ticket auto for Washington. Bub on the red international rookie ticket auto. Nice hit. There you go, John. Those are not numbered. They're going to be shorter printed, though. Very nice. Bub works. We like Bub. Blue behind it to 35. Chris Middleton. Eggs Benny. And Bogdan Bogdanovic. Middleton, 33 of 35. 1-off jersey number. We're good at finding the one-aways. Nice hit, Bub. Get that Ja for Tybo. Come on. Come on, Jamo. Jamo for Tybo. Jalen Wells. Ryan Dunn. Just thinking Tybo. I had flashbacks of like late 90s, early 2000s infomercials. I think that was spelled differently. What was that? T-A-I Bo? I can hear his voice right now. Come on, let's get it. Blue incoming. Overdrive Mosaic. Ant-Man. Blue. Bulls. City Edition. Matas. Let's go. Lee. Heating up. Matas in the Blue City Edition to 35. We'll take it. Malik Monk and Chris Middleton. We'll take it. You know what I'm talking about, Ty? I'm sure you do. That is a nice Matas. The white and blue just, I don't know, they clash in the best way possible. Nice hit. There you go, Lee. Keep them coming. I can't even find a Google search for it now. Tybo guy. Billy Blanks. There, that's what it is. I was trying to think of his name. Dante. Jayhawk. Yves Misi International. Pellies. Andrew Nebhard. And Jimmy Buckets. We need Ja. Where is Ja? Hollow. Silver. True Silver Mosaic. Devin Vassell. AJ Mitchell red. OKC. LeBron James. And Scoop. $66/75. AJ Mitchell. I mean, he's right there. Like, if he's on the pack, he should be in the pack, right? False advertisement, Panini. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. How much you think Braun card goes for? Which Braun? Another white incoming. White scope. Purple team. Lakers. This could be Braun. That is not Braun. That is Dorian Finney-Smith. We wish it was Braun. 1/25, Dorian Finney-Smith. The one we just ripped. Did we just rip a nice LeBron? Was it just a base LeBron? 1/25, Dorian Finney-Smith. Oh, there was a LeBron. Didn't even notice. How much do you think the LeBron goes card? If it's just a base, I mean, it's probably just a dollar card, you know? You gotta hit one of the nice parallels or the numbered cards for it to hold some value, yeah. Because there's a lot of those produced. I said it. It's all a blur. It's all a blur. Dylan Jones, disc scope. Jamal Murray. And Julius Randle. Moving too quick? I move a lot slower than most. At least I get told that a lot. I think I'm probably, in terms of breakers, I think I'm probably one of the slower ones. I'd like to think so. I could be wrong. Tyler Hero. It's hard to judge when you're doing it versus watching somebody. Like I could watch some, I could do it and be like, man, I'm moving quick, and then somebody would be like, oh no, you took your time and all that. So, like yesterday during our full case prism breaks, I feel like I'm going really quick, but I've got multiple messages where it's like, thank you for taking your time and, you know, showing all the hits, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm doing good then. Traded it for some after-school snacks. Bag of Cheetos, please. International, Tyler Kolek. Keontae George and Andre Jackson Jr. All right, we do have a thick back here. Come on with it. Come on. Show us something cool. See red. Could be an RPA, red. Let's flip it to the back. Evan Mobley, International. Colin Sexton. MPJ. Bronny. Rookie Celtics. Baylor Shireman on the RPA, red, International, not numbered. Ticks going out to Bill. Well, Bill, you asked for it, buddy. See, it's quite easy. You know, just ask nicely and speak it into existence. There we go. I forget how cool the Mosaic RPAs are. I think they're underrated in terms of RPAs. Nice, we'll take it. International red has to be pretty. It's not numbered, but I would venture they're pretty short print. I asked for a Larry Bird auto, but you know, maybe he's the second coming of Bird. You know, you never know. All right, last box of the break. Maybe you do know on that one. Maybe we know that one, but you know. Silhouette. Give us a logo, man. Give us a crazy NBA Finals patch. Give us a crazy booklet. Give us something wild. Why not? All international cards are much short print. For sure they are. 100%. Okie dokie. Hawks are sleeping. We need some Hawks love, George. Let's make it happen. Never too late, right? All it takes is one. Better than the guys who open all the packs, stack the cards, and fly through them. Yeah, I mean, I've done that before. There's time and a place for it. Like when we're doing our 100 blaster breaks, I'll do that. Because those are like 4-hour-long breaks. So, but outside of that, I mean, in a normal break, I don't think that's necessary. Shengun. Lively on the relics. Game worn, game used, Derek Lively. Shout out to the Mavs. Whitney, United. Next up, Davion Mitchell. Game worn, game used, relic. And blue base on the back. Khalil Ware for the Heat. 80 of 99. I can see doing it in like a full case of Prism, where you take all the packs out, stack them. But in all reality, I don't think it's much quicker than just ripping each pack. I mean, because you have to rip each pack to stack them all up. So whether you're doing it now and looking at the 8 and then doing it again, or you're doing it and then looking at them, I mean, it's kind of all the same. But I like the sweat of each, like, pack per pack, personally. It just feels a little cleaner that way, just doing it pack to pack. I think these are is it the relics that are 180? I think, yeah. I don't think they do 130s. It would, but it'd be too tight of a squeeze. Hey Jeff, I just saw your request on Instagram. I'll get you accepted over there. I need to get more active on Instagram myself. A lot of baseball breakers do that. Yeah, baseball makes a little more sense because it's so much base. If you're doing like top series 1, I think it's acceptable in that. There is, because I mean, each box has, you know, you're ripping a box that has 400 cards in it, and you got to do 12 boxes of that. So I get it more there, but paper stock's one thing, but chrome stock's another. Jacoby Walter on our patch auto, hollow silver 25 of 25. A little 2-color patch over there. RPA Jacoby Walter from Silhouette. I say Raptors. They go Jeffrey H. Nice, nice. Jaylen Brown, is that what I think it is? Oh, NBA gear. I thought it was a finals jersey at first. Jaylen Brown, we'll take it. Game worn, game used. And purple base to 125, Ryan Dunn. 98 of 125. Alrighty, Kawhi. Always making his appearance as of lately. What packs you open the most to where you get patches? Probably Silhouette. You're guaranteed like 8 relics per box on this. But price tag's a little heavier, so. You can find some blasters that guarantee a mem per blaster. A lot of blasters will do that, in fact, so. Donovan Mitchell, Spider. CJ McCollum on the Silhouette. Oh, pillar of the game on the back. 32 of 49, CJ McCollum. There we go. T-Wolves. Anthony Edwards. Game worn, game used. Jumbo. 11 of 49. Nice. There you go, Taylor. See, Taylor, now what you need to do is when the T-Wolves are in town, take it to the game and get Ant-Man to sign that across the patch. That would be cool. And Pillars of the Game, Ice. How about Donovan Clingan, 11 of 25. That's a cool one. We'll take it. There you go, David. David won't mind that one. Pillars of the Game, Cracked Ice, 11 of 25. We're all out of space. Yeah, Taylor, once you meet Ant-Man in person and you get that signed, then send me a picture of it. I want to see it. Okay? That's your mission. Ready, go. All right, our last pack of the break. Last pack magic. Yeah, Totally Certified is a good one. Good call, Bill. Totally Certified's a reasonably priced one. It's like 200, 225 bucks, I think. Maybe 250. Maybe 250-ish on those now. They probably dried up, but those are good ones. The thing I think about Panini is that all Panini wax is just gonna... I don't think it's gonna get any cheaper at any time soon. I think it's only gonna get more expensive. And it also depends on what Topps starts putting out. If Topps puts out a lot of products, it might go down. But if Topps is slow on the release calendar, Panini stuff's only going to go up. Richache on the base. How about Scotty Barnes? Game worn, game used. Dual materials. Scotty for the Raptors. There you go, Jeffrey. And Derek Jones Jr. Game worn, game used. Blazers. Threads. And our last hit. Hollow. Silver to 149. Keyshawn George, Washington. Not the greatest box of silhouette, but not bad either. These ones are... That was probably middle of the road. We've definitely seen worse. That is our break, though. I do appreciate you guys for hopping in, hanging out, breaking with me. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope I hit for you along the way. If I didn't, shame on me. I owe you one. Let's get them next time. We'll be back tomorrow. Full case Noir basketball, pick your player. Those auctions have already ended. We'll rip that tomorrow about 4 p.m. And then tomorrow night, we're going to do our second half of the case from Obsidian Basketball early on tomorrow night, about 7 p.m. No case hit. Case hit's still live in that case. We've ripped 5 cases of that. 4 of them have had a case hit. 1 of them had 2 case hits. 1 of them had no case hit. So just a heads up on that. But no case hit from the first half today. Rip the second half tomorrow. Hopefully a color blast. And tomorrow night we'll do a 10-box mixer. I think we'll have Panini Black in the mix. Maybe more silhouette. Maybe some Optic Hobby. A lot of people have been asking for Optic Hobby, so we'll probably throw in some Optic Hobby and go downtown chasing. So some good stuff on the schedule tomorrow. First off the line, Prism Black Hobby Mixer Sunday night. Full case Panini 1-in-1. Pick your player Sunday. Auctions on Saturday. That's our forecast. What happened when WWE and Topps was slacking on releases? Did Panini prices jump? Oh, it went nuts, Matt. You can't, because there's so many WWE breakers, so like the product just dried up. Like you can't find it now. The asking price on any of WWE Panini product is outrageous. I mean, any of the products, like you just can't find it. It's gone. So yeah, because there's a whole group of breakers that WWE's a little more subtle, but I mean, there's a lot of groups that just break basketball or big basketball breakers that if we go 8 months with no releases, I don't think it'll happen in 8 months, but if we go 2 or 3 months, like there's going to be very high demand for any basketball product. So the prices are just supply is going to drop. Prices are going to go up. At your dream with a bunch of jumbo patches, go get them signed. That would be sick, Matt. Those are like, those cards are basically meant for that, I think. Good night, Bill. Have a good evening, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, looking back. Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi, Şengün, Mosaic Internationals, Mobley, Tyler Kolek, Dylan Jones, Kawhi Leonard. Overdrive Mosaic of Ant-Man, Ryan Dunn. Mosaic of Shaq, Silver Klingon. Ruby Red Waves from Select International. Ant-Man, Bam Bam, Jalen Green, Cade, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Carter, Enrique Freeman. Silver of Jalen Tyson, Rob Dillingham. Disco of Jalen Brown, Zion Williamson. Jackie Quee Silver, Net Marvel's Jokic. Disco Optics, Ant-Man, AI. Kevin Durant, Net Marvels of Ja, Lights Out, Ant-Man. Mosaic Discos, Jokic, Paulo, and Dame Time. Ricochet, Yves Misi on the scope. Rob Dillingham, Overdrive Klingon, Castle Scope. Reds of TSJ, Shea, Disco KJ, Disco Lights Out Wemby, Montage Ricochet, Donovan Klingon Variation. Optic Previews, Tyler Smith, Zach Edey. Numbered hits, Red Stars to 125, Derek White. Marcus Sasser ×2, 29 and 30 of 125. Jalen Tyson. Blue Stars to 99, Nikola Jokic. Jason Tatum. Blue Fireworks to 85, Victor Wembanyama, Paul George, Russell Westbrook. Red Disco to 99, Marvin Bagley, Jacoby Walter. Blue to 75, Chet Holmgren, Drew Holiday. Pink to 20, Jordan Clarkson. Optic Purple, Fast Break, Disco to 99, Tim Duncan, Chet Holmgren, Tristan Newton. Blue to 49, Alex Caruso. Light blue to 99, Giannis. White to 75, Scotty Barnes. White wave to 99, Bronny James Jr., Miles Bridges, Jalen Brunson. Blue wave to 75, KD, Zach LaVine. Easter egg multi-wave to 20, Daddy. Red scope to 75, AJ Mitchell, Shea, Tyler Hero. Blue to 35, Chris Middleton, Miles Bridges. White to 25, Dorian Finney-Smith. Parallels from Silhouette, Keyshawn George to 149, Ryan Dunn to 125, Khalil Ware to 99, and Pillars of the Game, Ice to 25, Klingon. Relics. Dual materials, these are all game worn, game used. Dual materials, Scotty Barnes. Threads of Derek Jones Jr. Silhouette bronze to 49, CJ McCollum. Jumbo materials, Anthony Edwards, 11 of 49. Game gear, NBA gear, Jaylen Brown. NBA relics of Davion Mitchell. And Derek Lively. RPA from Silhouette, Jacoby Walter, Raptors, 25 of 25, bookend. Blue International to 35, 18 of 35, Ron Holland on the True Rookie Blue. International. City Edition Blue International to 35, Matas. Blue to 75, Jared McCain on the Premier Level Rookie. Baylor Shireman, Ruby Red Scope, RPA, Celtics. Season ticket, Auto, Bub Carrington on the Red International. Fast Break Signatures, Stevie Franchise, Rockets. And Fast Break Signatures, Kevin Love, Heat. White Scope number 2, 25, 15 of 25, Curry, City Edition. Dragon Scale to 8, 3 of 8, Hallie. Nice hit, Pacers. There you go, Dan. And last but not least, Top Shelf Signatures, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Very nice. Johnny Walker Black Signatures. Or Johnny Walker Blue, right? Blue's Top Shelf. Alrighty, y'all. That's it. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Until tomorrow. As always, guys, much love.